There are moments in history when the world doesn't just watch, it holds its breath. For 9.58 seconds in 2009, every eye on Earth locked onto one man. Every heartbeat seemed to match the rhythm of his thunderous steps. And in those few seconds, Usain Bolt didn't just run a race. He rewrote what we thought was humanly possible. This wasn't just speed. This was artistry at full stride. The man smiled before the finish line, not out of arrogance, but because he knew something the rest of the world was only beginning to understand. Greatness isn't about the clock. Greatness is about the courage to own your gift. This is the story of Usain Bolt, how a skinny boy from Trelawney, Jamaica, turned his love for running into a force of nature and became the lightning bolt that struck fear into records, rivals, and the limits of human potential. Before the gold medals, before the stadiums chanted his name, Usain Bolt was just a small-town kid who loved cricket and football more than anything. In Sherwood Content, his village didn't have much, but it had enough space for a boy to dream. He ran barefoot races down dusty roads. He chased after friends, after soccer balls, after the sheer feeling of movement. Running was never about trophies. It was about freedom. But his school coach saw something more. In those long legs and easy strides, the coach saw history waiting to happen. At just 15 years old, Bolt became the youngest ever world junior champion in the 200 meters. He didn't just win, he dominated, and with every step, Jamaica began to believe they had something extraordinary. But fame didn't come without pressure. By the 2004 Athens Olympics, Bolt was 17 and full of hope, until a hamstring injury crushed his Olympic debut. Many would have faded into what could have been. Bolt didn't. He came back hungrier. 2008 Beijing Olympics. The world didn't yet know it was about to witness something historic. In the 100 meters, Bolt powered forward, arms loose, strides stretching like no one else's. With 20 meters left, he looked around, beat his chest, and crossed the finish line, still breaking the world record. Then, in the 200 meters, he shattered another record. 2 gold medals, 2 world records, one man. The swagger wasn't arrogance, it was joy. When you've fought to master your gift, when you've trained through pain and doubt, you earn the right to enjoy your moment. In 2009, at the World Championships in Berlin, Bolt ran 100 meters in 9.58 seconds, a record that still stands. The way he did it was almost unnatural. He wasn't just fast, he was graceful. He was poetry at 27 miles per hour. That day, the world didn't just call him the fastest man alive, they called him the Lightning Bolt. Bolt's confidence didn't come from ego. It came from preparation. Behind the fun-loving personality was a man obsessed with training, early mornings, endless drills, pain management, strict diets, mental focus. He understood something powerful. Talent opens the door, but discipline keeps it open. He once said, "Worrying gets you nowhere. If you turn up worrying about how you're going to perform, you've already lost." That wasn't just advice for athletes, it was advice for life. London 2012, Rio 2016, the medals kept coming, 9 Olympic golds in total. Bolt made it look easy, but it never was. Injury could have ended his career many times. Critics called him lazy. Doubters said his era would pass. But when the starter's pistol fired, Bolt answered with results no one could question. What made Bolt special wasn't just his speed, It was his humanity. He danced after victories. He played with cameras. He made the sport fun for fans around the world. He reminded us that even in the pursuit of greatness, joy has a place. That you can be serious about your craft without losing the ability to smile. Usain Bolt retired in 2017, but his influence hasn't slowed. He's inspired a new generation of athletes who believe records are meant to be broken and that sports can unite people across every border. He's proof that a kid from a small village can become a name the whole planet knows. And he's proof that lightning can strike more than once if you're willing to work for it. So here's a question. What's your 9.58? What's the thing you could do if you stopped doubting and started running your race with everything you have? Because maybe you'll never sprint like Usain Bolt, but you can chase your dreams with the same fearlessness. And if you do, you might just make the world stop and watch.